on, Foxy. It's your birthday. Not for real, just for play. This is Cree Summer, and Moana Nui will be right back.
Hello.
Hi.
We are the variants of the 616. How is everybody? I am Simone, and here's my girl, Teresa. How are y'all doing? I was just trying to get some stuff together that I wanted to show you, Teresa.
Cool.
Train of thought. Sorry, guys, because I was just looking at something I'm about to rip it apart because it's a horrible review, and I'm really upset because I really like this product. Again, we are the variants of the 616. We talk about whatever it is that we want to talk about. We don't give a damn if you don't like it. There's the door. Just get the hell out. We're gonna talk about how we feel. We're gonna talk about what we like. We're gonna talk about everything under the damn sun. And what I want to talk about first, well, you know what? I'm not even going to jump to that. Teresa, what is going on with you? What is happening with you, girl? Because I see all them clothes back there, my lady.
Oh,
What's
that's my
going
Poshmark rack. That's my Poshmark rack. That's what I'm trying to move out to make more room for the things that I am keeping, of course.
Okay, so you are. What? How much? Wait, what is that? You had that black and peach. Is that black and peach?
It's black and pink. It's a 2-piece set. It's a skirt and a top.
Okay, so that's a lot of clothes, ma'am.
Yeah, but that's don't get me started.
Okay, but Poshmark is where you sell to them,
right? I just, it's like a consignment store.
Okay, so you take
but
pictures.
It's online. Yeah, you take pictures and you post it with a little description. And Poshmark is like the consignment store, so they take a percentage of whatever the price you decide. They take a percentage, and they handle all the shipping and all that. So it's very easy. And there are lots of sites like that, but I'm just used to Poshmark, and their percentage, to me, it seems pretty small. But I think I've seen other people say that other sites take less. But I'm used to Poshmark, so.
Okay, and they sell your stuff quickly?
Well, it's not even real. It's like they're hosting the space, really.
Okay.
So we're really doing all the selling. I post the description, and I try to refresh my closet from time to time, like reshare items that haven't sold and things like that. And they want you to interact with other sellers so that they will come into your closet and purchase. So you can go to, like, if I go through and I search lounge flies a lot because I like to look at them, and if I see some good ones, then I share them out to my followers.
Okay.
That way, everybody kind of refreshes the people who go in and see their closets. So yeah, I do a little bit of reselling as far as like thrifting and then selling that stuff, but mostly the stuff that I'm selling is my old stuff, and not even necessarily old because some of it still has the tags on it because I'm a shopaholic. But just my stuff to make room for.
Okay, at least you admit it. You embrace that. You are a shopaholic.
Oh yeah, I am definitely a shopaholic.
Okay, so what's happening with all of the clothes? What's the new haul that you got? What's happening with you?
Just things here and there. Right now, my Target Facebook group has got me all in a frenzy.
Oh Lord, what's going on?
I'm in a group called Black Women Who Love Target. And so, they go in and they shop and they show the good deals that they've gotten. And it's not supposed to be just clothes, it's, whatever we like from Target.
In Target. Mm-hmm.
But it's 95, I would say 95% clothes and 5% Stanley cups.
Oh my God. How many Stanley cups do people need? You know what? I'm not even going to say nothing about that because I'm
Stanley cups
orders
either.
of Harry Potter cups made for myself. So
Yeah.
I'm not going to talk about that right now. So I collect cups too. So
oh gosh, I have so many cups. And it's not even just cups that I've purchased, but I've gotten a lot of cups as gifts. A lot of cups as like giveaways and stuff. And then there are a few that I purchased. Like I can hardly pass up anything that's got the University of Georgia on it. So, I got my UGA stuff. But yeah, I have a pretty extensive cup collection as well.
what is your schedule for the rest of the year? Or I'm assuming people are like me. They make their schedules for the year. How are you? Oh, well, I should say monthly. What is it that you have set monthly? Do you have anything else scheduled to travel? Because I'm seeing you on Facebook going, okay, where is she going now? Is that for work? Is that for business? Is it personal? What are you doing?
Most of the travel has been for work. I do try, my friends and I try to do a little girls' trip at least a couple times a year. I think we went to Florida in the spring. Yeah, we did a week in Florida in the spring. It was wonderful in the Pensacola area.
Yes, Pensacola is beautiful. Oh
yeah, and to show you how good it was, we had a condo for 5 days. I think it was like the 13th floor overlooking the beach or whatever. And we were supposed to come back on Friday. Well, we decided we weren't ready to come back. So we rented a different place until Sunday and we stayed till Sunday. It was just so relaxing and wonderful. But yeah, other than that, I haven't really been doing any traveling. I do a lot of, local stuff. I go to shows and movies and stuff. So probably my next travel, football season is coming up. And my sister wants to come to Texas because Texas is new to the SEC and they're going to be playing Georgia. And so she wants to go to the game. And
she wants to do college football game?
Yeah, because we both went to the University of Georgia.
Okay.
So we want to do that. That's
okay.
October.
I barely watch the Texans. I don't.
Florida again in November, another football game. I forgot about August.
Traveling following Georgia.
Basically. Yeah. But I think I am going to go to the first ever Atlantic Comic Con in August. That's in Virginia. That's kind of tentative. And then in December, I treated myself. I am a Hallmark Christmas movie fanatic.
Oh, so I know it's Christmas in July, ma'am. You are not watching Hallmark right now?
Well, I mean, I've seen almost all the movies. But they're having this event this year for the first time called the Hallmark Christmas Experience in December, of course. It's in Kansas City, Missouri, and I bought myself a ticket and a plane ticket, and I booked a hotel. So I'm taking myself to the Hallmark Christmas Experience for my birthday.
Missouri in the winter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
It's December, so hopefully we can be.
You're not going to get stuck in. Okay. But it's Hallmark. So I need you to record that because that's something that looks kind of amazing. If I knew about that, it's just Missouri and the winter and traveling. I don't like flying, dealing with snow. As a former New Yorker, I should be used to that, but I'm just I can't do it anymore. But that's the only thing Texas made me change is traveling when it's cold. Like if I can't drive, I can control it. I can't deal with sitting in the airport because I just throat punch somebody and just like, yeah.
Well, I don't do snow either. So if it looks like, I might get there and not be able to get back, then I'm not going. So hopefully, like I said, it's December. Hopefully we'll beat the snow. We'll see.
Girl, I mean, okay, so what's happening right now here in Texas? I'm just one of the lucky ones that have power right now. Mm-hmm. It's sporadic because I've got my phone right here just in case power goes out for me to get on my hotspot because it's been happening with the trucks driving around. The trees are falling on the power lines and mm-hmm. they're trying to remove them. So, they're working with the senior citizens, the children. Right. It's just, the poor areas is just suffering right now. Mm-hmm. Those areas are suffering. And it's crazy how my subdivision, half of them are on a different grid. And I never realized that. And there's a point where we'll have power and they won't, or vice versa. Mm-hmm. Last time during the freeze, they had power and we didn't have power for like 4 days. So now they don't have power, but I'm like,
wow,
it shouldn't be that bad.
Yeah.
The eye came straight through Katie. So we were over it, but it wasn't slow moving. It was fast. It moved through fast, but at least we wasn't on the dirty side again. I'm just grateful we lost internet, but I was like, I don't care. I'd rather have power than no internet. I know how to entertain myself. It's these kids that don't know how to entertain themselves.
Exactly.
And I was telling my friend, I'm like, they can play with themselves. She's like, do you know how that sounds? I was like, I understand what I said, but you know what I meant.
Right.
It's like, yeah, they can play with each other. They can play with themselves. They can do whatever. However you want to take it, they can do it. They're going to do whatever it is they need to do to entertain themselves. But they should be fine. I am so proud of myself, and I need to tell my friend James that I finished Freerun, my little anime show, and I am adding that to my to-do list. My cosplay to-do list is like 5 pages. Mm-hmm. And Freerun is added to that. So I added her to that, but I have my little elf ears, so I'm happy that I'll be able to cosplay her eventually. Soon I'll be able to cosplay her. I have items that I want to purchase that I'm trying to see, should I wait for my anniversary and then my birthday and then Christmas, so I can get 3 in 1. There's 3 lightsabers that I want to get. There is a Sailor Moon lightsaber that I want to get. I said, shit is fire. I want to get that so bad. Then it is the the Six Sisters. Mm-hmm. The round spinning one with the double bladed.
Gotcha.
I want to get that one, and then Ahsoka. Mm-hmm. Both of hers. But see, then that's 4. Because mm-hmm. hers, she has the Clone Wars and Rebels. Mm-hmm. So it's like, how many sets do I want to get? Which one is really more important? Which one goes on sale? I just have to tell my husband, this is what I want to get. Order this for me. Or here are the ones that I want. Pick one and let me know which one is coming, and it'll surprise me. Mm-hmm. But I purchased from my girlfriend the Ahsoka head. So mm-hmm. that's also my to-do list cosplay. that I'll be doing Ahsoka. Oh my God, who else? I can't think of anybody right now off the top of my head that I'm going to be doing.
Well, one of these days I will be asking you for face paint recommendations.
Yes, I have been playing with foundation face paint, and I want to stick with Black owned businesses. The one that I got, which one is this one? Who did I can't think. Sunset Makeup. Sunset Makeup, but the Black owned one is Indie Beats.
Okay.
So Indie Beats is the one that I'm gonna try and stick to, but they stain. So when you put the makeup on your face, I've put the red on, and that's another thing that I've been doing and learning, trying once a week to do these makeup looks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm kind of pushing myself. I follow these amazing women, and I'm like, okay, I need to redo this look. And I did one for Pink Takeover Day. It failed the first time. It failed. But then I was able to redo it again. So it came out amazing. But yes, I can help you with the face paint, because it's like, you got to, it depends on which type you want. You want water base, it's oil, it's just which one is going to come off your face really easy. If you sweat a lot, it's a lot, and then you have to set it. So yeah, it's a lot.
I definitely don't want it to stain.
Well,
it's to be a weird color.
Yeah, so I mean, primer, you prime your face and then put it on. Of course, red stains. I had green paint that didn't really stain. I mean, when you put paint in your ears, you're like, I'm still got paint in my ears. Shit, I thought I could do it. I was like, okay, cotton swab and doing your ears and all sorts of stuff like that. But I wanted to tell you about this review. So, I'm a TikTok alcoholic. I say alcoholic. It's not a junkie. I have a problem. And I'm going to admit that I buy things from TikTok Shop. But I have learned from someone who I follow that I need to check clothing to make sure that it is not stolen. Because I did purchase something that I found out that was stolen from a Black-owned business, and I'm like, I couldn't send it back.
Oh yeah,
it was it came from Asia, and they was like, oh, I have to pay to send it back. I was like, then you know what, not a problem, but I'll never purchase from you again. But the clothing, I have to definitely check. But everything else, if they have a website, then I'll purchase it from their website. And if sometimes their websites don't have that, they'll put specials on a TikTok Shop. One of them is the ones that I have here. See, these are not my little nose. These are not really piercings.
Yeah, I saw them on TikTok. I saw your video on TikTok.
Yeah,
those are cool.
They are amazing. And I'm like, this helps me that I don't have to go and get piercings. I could put them in my ears. I'm like, oh, put the glue everywhere. I'm like, even one of the ladies that I followed, what was her name? Cardi B did these, and she had them all over her. Girl, I'm like, it's amazing. I can't wait to start putting them all over my face, doing more the spider punk that I did,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do the right wig with that when I went to a birthday party. Um, and people were like, who are you supposed to be? I was like, oh my God. It was like I'm Spider Punk. So I know now I need to do my braided wig and not that flip wig that I did. And I'll
Mm-hmm.
put some of these on there and that'll be more. But one of the things that I purchased, and I'm a Harry Potter buff. Okay. So I got those nails, Glamnetic,
Mm-hmm.
and I got the whole kit. I got 2 of every house. And the first ones that I put on was the parcel tongue, the Slytherin
Mm-hmm.
ones. And they did the review that you saw on Instagram where, they don't break, they don't bend.
Mm-hmm.
And I can attest to that. Now I know when I put them on, I was in a rush. So there was bubbles.
Okay.
So a couple of the thumb came off at one point and then the pinky came off. But like when you close your car door and you hit that, ooh, girl, I had to sit in my car for 10 minutes because my whole finger was red and it was throbbing. I was like, okay, if you didn't come off at that point, the glue is good. They give you a kit. I have the glue and you have the remover. What I do like though is the Ollivander, and they put it in the box. It's a nail file, but you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing with this. You can't. I tried the file. It just mess up. This is just for looks because it's crystal.
Just a pretty one.
It's
one
just a
box.
that's all it is in a pretty box. I was like, okay, I can use that. But using the glue remover, I put it on, I let it sit, I put it underneath the nails, trying to take them off. I don't know if you can see it. It broke the nail.
Okay.
And it said, you can bend it, you can do it. It cracked the nail. Cracked the nail. And all I was doing was lifting it up gently. And it was
Right.
like, I was like, oh, okay. I'm going to do my review for you so that y'all can see it. But I'm still going to and I wanted to put on my blue nails today to go and match my little Dragon Con shirt because I won't be going to Dragon Con this year. So I'm just living the dream, just sitting in the shirt. It was like, this is what I'm going to do. Eventually I'll go to Dragon Con again. But that's some of my reviews that I wanted to give you. The Glamnetic nails, I'm telling you, they're fine, but I'm proof that you can break them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm proof that they will snap. When I saw your green nails, I was like, I gotta get my apostle tongue nails on, and then the pretty ones, it looked like pearls.
Mm-hmm.
Marbles.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, I need to put these on, but I want to wear them when I have something elegant on because those don't look like everyday nails. But
Yeah, and
those
I wasn't even thinking about Slytherin nails when I got green, but I guess I do have Slytherin nails.
girl, I see Harry Potter in every color.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when it's the 4 house colors. That's the first thing. I'm like, oh, that's Harry Potter right there. People are like, do you see Harry Potter and everything? Yes, I do. Whatever it is, I'm like, okay, that's Ravenclaw colors. Oh, that's a nice Hufflepuff. I'm automatically thinking Harry Potter. But that's my goal to treat myself. Now, I don't know if it's cold in Japan in December, but that's where I'm heading.
Mm-hmm.
To have a photo shoot with Japanese clothes and to visit Harry Potter sites, and there's a bunch of items that are Harry Potter that you can only purchase in Asia. One
Mm-hmm.
was a laptop and the phone. You can't purchase those. I mean, I can purchase them when I get there, but I know that I won't really be able to use them here
Yeah.
because of the different network. But it's like I don't care. It's just something to have. It's just something to have. Um, what? Well, the last movie that I saw was Inside Out 2 when I went and took the kids. That was my last movie.
I forgot about that when I saw that too.
I like that one. That was the last time that I went to the movies. What is it that you saw?
I saw Despicable Me 4 last week. And then the week before that, it was A Quiet Place, day one. And then Inside Out was right before that.
How was A Quiet Place? That's with
Lupita.
okay.
It was good.
But
And but it was very stressful. Very stressful. And I call myself, I know I like horror movies and I like psychological thrillers. I like that kind of stuff. Spooky, tense stuff. But when I tell you that movie was stressful, so many jump scares. And it's cool, but still, it's stressful. And I've seen mixed reviews. I think it's just one person though was saying that they didn't like it, and the cat was getting on their nerves. And
there's always somebody that's not going to like
yeah,
something.
there's always somebody. I liked it. I thought it was good. I thought Lupita was awesome. Joseph, whatever, Quinn was awesome, and Frodo, the cat's name in the movie, the cat's name is Frodo.
It's Frodo.
But in real life, it's actually two cats, Schnitzel and Nico. I thought they did a wonderful job. I follow Schnitzel on Instagram. But yeah, they did a
Oh my
wonderful
God, he has
job.
his own Instagram. You telling me the cats
Yes.
have their own Instagram? I can't.
That cat was the smartest person in that movie. So, I mean, how you can say that the cat got on your nerves, I don't know.
There's a lot of trailers that dropped that I'm just so excited about. Wednesday.
I haven't seen that one yet.
Well, it's not a trailer.
It's like a teaser.
Seems like he would have let the cat die several times. I just
James.
9 lives.
That's mean.
I don't want to say a trailer dropped. What they're doing right now is oh my God, the girl that plays Wednesday. The girl that plays Wednesday and her roommate, they're doing videos. They're just doing funny videos in their school clothes. they're doing funny dances and funny routines in their school clothes. Wednesday in her dark outfits, and then her friend in her blue school uniform. So some of the videos that they're doing are cute, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I can't wait for that one to come out. So it's like I need to go back and kind of watch. I don't watch all of the episodes. I'll watch maybe like the last 2 or 3 episodes when I need to catch up on the show, because I don't really need to see it all the way from the beginning.
Right. I feel like I remember what happened with that one though, but by the time it comes out, I may not. So.
But I haven't gone back to watch it, but I do need to, and somebody is watching her, I believe. She's like, I'm watching you or something, but I like to see what goes on with all the other characters. Girl, Brand is back. I'm more excited than the kids for this season 4. I was shocked at first because the little boy, I say a little boy, the young man that committed suicide, I was shocked that they were continuing on with it. I thought they was just going to stop. But I'm like, you can't stop a movie. You can't stop making movies because somebody passes away.
So, I know one young man passed away,
Yes.
but it was natural causes.
I thought it was suicide. I thought it was pills or something.
Oh gosh, what was his name?
The one that did the Dalmatian type, the dog one.
Yeah, no, it was natural causes.
Okay.
He had a seizure disorder.
Okay. Maybe I'm confusing him with somebody else.
Could be.
That
Cameron something. I want to say it's Cameron something.
Okay, so that's what it was. I was just watching Rizzoli and Isles, and that person on there committed suicide. That black detective that was on that show, he had committed suicide, and that was like either right before or right after, who was it, Miss America? Miss Universe? And I'm mad that nobody talked about that. She was a black, we had 3 of them all. We had black Miss America, Universe, and all 3 of them. One of them had committed suicide. She had committed suicide. She had jumped.
She did, yeah.
I'm like, nobody's seen that is a problem. And then this gentleman, this actor, had passed away too. So I was confusing him because that was in my head, and I was like, oh my God, that he had committed suicide. But with the original, I'm not say the original cast, but Brandy and then Prince Charming, the actor who played Prince Charming, both of them are coming back to the show. And I'm like, oh, y'all had a baby. Of course you had a baby.
Right.
You grew up. So I'm like, oh, would have been nice to have Whoopi come back. You know, the parents of the prince, for them to come back on. Of course, we can't have our fairy godmother because she's no longer here. But I'm just so excited. So I think it comes out tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow that it comes out.
Yes, I'm sure I'll watch it at some point.
Oh, you don't sound too excited. Are you supposed to be excited like me to see this?
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember if I saw 3. I'm pretty sure I did because I watch all of them, but I don't know.
Yeah, 3 was with the octopus, the Ursula's daughter. Or did they get married?
Was that 2? I don't know. I will see. I will definitely watch it because I want to see Brandy. And plus, they had ads showing there's so many black girls in it. You know, it's like very
finally we're getting recognition and being put into a show, and it's not going to be, oh my God, it's such woke. The hell, why do y'all, every time there's a black person in something, we always have to be woke? Why can't we just be in a show where an actor or actress that's playing a part, you think all of your parts are supposed to be white? I just not understand. I'm not understanding that.
It doesn't make sense.
Um, what got me to watch Stargate Atlantis? Have you ever watched that show?
I have not. I'm not familiar with that one.
Okay. What made me watch that show was um when I saw my man on Game of Thrones. Um I can't believe his name was just on my tongue and I just
Well, you know,
lost
there's like,
Aquaman.
huh?
Aquaman.
Aquaman? Jason Momoa?
Yes, Jason. I'm like, oh my God, I see his name right in there. Jason
I
Momoa
thought,
was
isn't there another show that's just called Stargate?
yes.
I thought he was
There's
on that one.
no,
He was on Stargate
Stargate was the
Atlantis?
original, and then you
Okay,
have Stargate Atlantis, and
gotcha.
they brought him on, and the two people, and I met them both, the Jason Momoa, and then the actress that played Tila. I
Mhm.
met her, and she can sing. My husband bought her CD. She came here to Kamapalooza. He bought her CD, and she signed it.
Mm.
So that's what made me watch that show, the Stargate Atlantis, because it was Jason Momoa. It's like, oh,
Right.
I fell in love with Ronan. That was his name. I was like, okay, great. His dreads, kicking ass. I was like, oh my God. It's like I just loved him.
I'm checking to see where I can watch it right now.
Girl, it's just so good. Hopefully you can find one show on YouTube. Um
It says it's on Hulu and Disney Plus.
oh, okay. Then get it. He's not in the very I don't even know if he's in season 1. I have to check and see. Um but I know it's like the first few episodes he's not in, maybe towards the middle or the end. But once he gets in there, he makes the show. He makes the show. He makes the show. His temper. Everybody's afraid of him, and I love him. I love him, and I can't believe that they never. When I was looking that up on YouTube, that they never finished the 6th season. That they started it, but they never said what happened as to why. They made 100 episodes, so it's in reruns, but I don't understand what happened as to why they never continued with that show. And it's such an amazing show. It really is good. And they have different characters that they can go different ways with. And it just kills me that they didn't do a good job with this show. There's another show. Did you see? I only saw 2 videos on it, and I was trying to find more, but it was one of those what if types because when I first saw it, I got excited, and it was about Doctor Strange
Mm-hmm.
having the different uh, people come back, talking about bringing T'Challa and Iron Man back.
No, I saw that on your list. I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, so basically it's more of a I'm taking it as this is what they're wishing,
Mm-hmm.
and if they go about it, this is how they can bring because they would have to pull them from our universe, our 616, to bring them back in. Um, and I forgot it was the original people that was in the 616 Illuminati was Professor Charles Namor, which is crazy. Um, Doctor Strange, Reed Richard, Black Panther, Black Bolt, and Tony Stark. But it's like it's the same thing that they did with Endgame.
Mm-hmm.
They were supposed to have the Fantastic Four there, and they didn't have them there. because when those people, when you killed these people, the thing was part of bringing everybody back. They're changing things up, and I hate when they do that. But again, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm the comic book nerd, but I don't want to do oh my God, why did you do that? And this is crazy. Just stick to this. No.
Right.
Because sometimes the book is better, and then sometimes the movie is better. Now, the Twilight, the last book. I'm not talking about the first one. I'm talking about the last book. The ending was better than the book. The ending was better than the book. I read the books, and I like the books because it was like, oh my God, it took you damn near half of the movie before y'all even started to kiss. So that, drew me in.
I think
just get off the sparkles. Just get off the sparkle.
That's not even the issue. That's not even the issue. It's Bella. I read the books, and I was so sick of Bella by the end of the books. I really didn't even want to watch the movies, but I did. I think I saw the first two, but I just couldn't take it anymore.
Okay, yeah, she was annoying. She truly was annoying because it was more of oh my God, the vampires, this, that, and I understand. She was annoying. She was annoying in Snow Queen too, or Princess, or whatever.
Oh my God, she's annoying in everything. I don't know why they keep putting her in stuff, but that's just me.
But that's an example of the ending was better than the movie. So that I'm looking forward to if they bring Tony Stark back, they're going to bring him back from another universe, which only makes sense. He'll be a variant, and you can tie them together. That's just the only thing that would truly make sense. And I'm happy. My Harry Potter.
Well, me too, because I mean, I like all the stories. I love the books and the movies and all that. So I'm happy about the series too. Yeah, JK.
You know what? I'm happy that it's moving forward, because I personally thought that she was going to stop it, and then us Americans, we was going to do it anyway and fuck it up. But apparently she liked the script, she approved it, and they're moving forward. Yeah. So I'm thrilled with it. And then doing the research on the people, because I'm like, I can't have your this movie. I can't. So looking at the director and the writer, the shows that they did, the Dark Material, and I watched these shows. It was on HBO. Killing Eve, I've seen The Rook, and that was, what was her name? Francesca Gardner.
Francesca Gardner
is the writer, and then the director is Mark Maloy. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, but he's supposed to be directing multiple episodes. He's done some episodes on Game of Thrones, so I'm really impressed. And The Last of Us, which why am I excited? I've never really watched that, but I just know of it. But I'm sick of zombies. I can't deal with any more zombie movies.
Well, it had Pedro Pascal in it, so I had to watch because I love him.
I like
and I know you don't.
Mandalorian. Oh. You just keep your helmet on. When you take your helmet off.
Okay. Because you don't have to like it for me to like it. So.
No, I like him. I like him, but when people are popular, they think they should be in everything. And
Well,
I
he
don't.
doesn't strike me as well. When people are popular, sometimes I feel like other people feel like he should be in everything. Like everybody
That's
wants him. Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
not
I
that
get that.
he thinks that he should be in everything, but everybody wants him. Like
Yeah,
I don't think he's gonna be a good Reed Richards. That's not him. I don't see that as him. I could be wrong because that's the same thing people said about Batman when it was Michael Keaton. And it's like, Beetlejuice, but
true, true.
he turned out to be a great Batman. So
Right.
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
I'm
But
just because I love Marvel movies so much. To me, like the holy grail or whatever that you reach is joining the MCU for me. So I want all of my favorite people to be in the MCU. So I was happy to hear that he was going, even though they're saying that it's not, they're not connected or whatever.
they're gonna connect them. They have to, which is why they're bringing in the Fantastic Four because of the next major Marvel movie. I forgot the name of that one. Reed was part of that.
But I was just happy to hear of him joining the MCU. Him and I like Joseph Quinn. I like
Yes,
that.
James. I know that he's paid. He is Reed Richards. I'm just not agreeing with that. Should be Reed Richards.
And I like that the even Eben Ross guy. I'm not familiar with the lady, so whatever with her. But I'm happy with all of the other ones joining the MCU.
They both did Succession, which won an Emmy. So I'm thrilled
Which I
with
haven't
that.
watched.
Shameless, The Attic, The Menu. I mean, these people have things under their belt, so they should do a great job as long as they get out of their way, which I know I want to say the studio or HBO. If HBO
Doesn't interfere.
well, I don't even think J.K. Rowling will let them interfere.
Mm-hmm.
More so because if HBO says I want this, that's the only time that I'm like, JK, get him. That's the only time I'm gonna be on her side. Is okay. She's not going to let them mess up her show.
Mm-hmm.
Now, are there going to be actors that are American?
That's what I was wondering. The casting will be interesting.
I'm like, the casting has to be. I mean, it's HBO, so they're filming. It doesn't mean that they're filming here in America. I mean, at that point, you should have did the American school, the one that I'm going to next year. Going to go and see when the Epic Center, Universal Epic, when they open that up. I'm going there. Yay! I can't wait. Okay, I'm so excited. You know what? That's something that we got to do together.
I was
when I plan that, I'm gonna let you know, because in my mind I already, it's like I'm going, but I don't know when it's opening. I have to wait to find out when it's opening, which I'm pretty sure they'll do it in the summer. Mm-hmm. And I'm hoping it's not really in the summer. That'll open up at least by Easter, but I know they want kids to be out of school when this opens, so it has to be around some type of holiday. But I don't know, it'll definitely be before the summertime. I'm definitely hoping it's not Memorial Day weekend, because I'll cry. I do want to be there. It's like I truly do want to be there. I will let you know, because girl, I'm driving. This is only 16 hours for me. I'm not flying. I'm driving.
Only 16 hours. Whew.
Well, I can drive. Okay, let me say, I used to be able to drive. Right now, driving an hour kills me. I can barely do that, but I got to get my stamina back up. But the most I can go before I had to stop was 16 hours. So I knew exactly how long it took. Like it takes me 10 to 11 hours to get to Atlanta. And then if I'm going to Virginia, I actually stop in Atlanta to sleep. I only need to sleep for a couple of hours. I don't get a hotel. I stop at one of them rest stops, sleep in the car, continue on. And that's 20 hours for me to get to Virginia. 2 drivers, I can get to New York in 24 hours. Driver by myself, it's going to be 30 hours.
I hate driving. Ain't no way.
Put a podcast on and just let it go. I'm like,
it would take more than a podcast for me.
My Audible is through the roof listening to podcasts while I'm driving. I'm like, oh, okay. And they're like, oh, you made this record today. You hit this. I'm like, yeah, I surely did. You haven't been listening. I can't believe I got an email like that. You haven't been listening. Is everything okay? Oh my God, y'all really sending that to me? But
that's
yes,
funny.
Everything is fine. I purchased all of the books. You can see I purchased them. Just haven't gotten a chance to listen to them yet because I haven't been in the car. I've been home. The purpose of me purchasing these is so I have something to listen to in the car. I need noise, but the noise that helps me focus. I don't understand how people just can't listen to a book. It's great.
I don't get it either. I love them.
Because
I listen for at least a little bit about every day. Because if I go in the kitchen and I know I'm going to be in there for, a while, like cooking something or washing dishes, cleaning up or whatever, I put the book on. So if I went like a couple of weeks there, I'd probably get an email too. What happened? Where'd you go?
Girl, because when I tell you, I was doing like 2 or 3 books in a week, and it was just so funny how they were like, "Hey, is everything okay?" Like, yeah, everything's fine. I was like, "Oh my God!" First of all, I thought it was fake, but no, it was real. I'm like, no, it's just not listening as much as I used to anymore. But
and now that I have my sister's log in too, I might log in her account and download something.
And just hearing the accents, it brings you in. I always love stories, especially when story time, when we used to do that at the library. Story time was just amazing because it's just the way that they told the story, and it pulls you in. I'm like, yes.
And a good narrator, because like I was telling you when I was listening to the Harry Potter books, is it Jim
Stephen Fry? Well, they're both good. Jim Dale and Stephen Fry. They're both good.
Yeah, I want to listen to the UK ones, but I don't know how to because they're not available on Audible. But the narrator, I think it was Jim Daly who
Jim Dale is the one in the US.
Oh my gosh, he brought the story literally to life.
Yes.
And that's the way I like to listen to an audiobook. I like one narrator to do all the voices. And the sign of a good narrator is you can tell which character is speaking. He changes the voices and you can pick them out. I love him. And I was listening to these books. It was like a superhero school. But I can't remember who the narrator was, but there were a lot of characters, but you could, every time somebody different started speaking, you could tell, even though it was this one narrator. And I don't like when they do, like, I forget what they call it, a theatrical something, where each character has a different narrator, a different reader, and they perform it like an old time radio show or whatever. I don't like that. that's a turn
Oh,
off.
so you didn't like the Buffy one? Did you listen to that one?
I
The
haven't
Buffy?
listened to that one, but have you listened to the Sandman?
Yes. Yes.
I could bear. Well, I didn't get through that one. I started to say I could barely get through it. I did not like that one because I don't like the ensemble casts, and I don't like that story. I didn't finish the Sandman on Netflix. I just don't like that.
Okay, so I couldn't get through the book because it wasn't clicking when I was listening
Mm-hmm.
to it first. And then when it came out, I was like, oh, that's the Sandman book that I couldn't get. So I got into the movie, and that made me go back to the book. And now, because I saw the movie, I can deal with the book.
Yeah,
But
I couldn't get through either one of them. The story just doesn't. I don't care.
yeah, it's a lot of back and forth, and you have to truly watch it, sit there
Yeah,
and concentrate on it because you need to know what's going on. And that's why I couldn't comprehend it when I first listened to it. But after seeing the show, now I'm able to, okay, now I get it. So I can I'm trying to go back and do the Sandman too, but I've got all other books that's just more
yeah.
important. The Thursday Murder Club is, I never wanted to be old and in an old folks home more than I do right now listening to that book. That is so amazing. You have all of these old timers solving murders, and the police are like, what are you doing? How did you get here? How are you involved? The main character, Elizabeth, is an MI6 agent who is retired, and she lives in an old folks home with friends that she's made, and one is a nurse, one his son is a boxer. So he wasn't a boxer, but his son was a famous boxer. Another one is just too smart for his own britches because he likes to recite and explain things in great detail, and they keep cutting him off because oh yes, you understand that this, it's like he needs to give you detailed information. If you say, well, the sky is blue, well, no, not really, because the colors of the sky, if you understand that only blue reaches out with all the other colors is not as powerful. I'm like, dude, really? But you can't hate him because he's just so lovable.
Mm-hmm.
So I just saw, when I was looking for more fantasy books, I saw that the author had another book out. So I stopped listening to everything that I was listening to. I got that book. So that's what I'm listening to right now. And I just tell my husband, okay, I'm going to the store. He's like, what are you going to the store for? I go and get some toilet paper. I just need to listen to this, because if I listen to it here, y'all gonna interrupt me. These kids, because of the damn weather, the camp is closed, which I'm getting my refund. Because I emailed them on day 3, are we getting our money back? So hopefully Monday I get everybody out the house, because even the dogs' camp was closed. And I'm like, oh my God, I need somebody to go to camp, whether it's the dog or the kids. Somebody has to go to camp today. So his camp opened up and he was out because he was running around the house. He's like, why are we not leaving? Because the camp is closed, honey. I'm sorry. He's looking at the door. You're not getting my food. You're not getting my leash. We're supposed to be leaving.
What's wrong?
But he knows that he goes every other day.
Mm-hmm.
And now, because he didn't go Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. No, he didn't go Monday and Tuesday. The Monday date, because he goes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. The Monday date was today. So he's like, why are you trying to get me up? I don't need to get up to go to the bathroom. I'm like, come on, let's go. And he's seeing me put his bowl in the bag. I'm like, come on, we're taking your food. I have the leash. Let's go. What are you doing? We're not supposed to be going anywhere today. No, we're going. You need my day. Get out. Your day was Monday and you didn't go. So we need to make up a day. Come on, let's go. You're getting your nails cut and you're getting washed because you stink. Let's go. This dog don't like water. I'm trying to get him to like water. I'm trying to get a pool so I can get him in there so he can play. I was like, you just, oh, God, yeah, I got you. You're a rescue, but you're not what I wanted. I need you to play with water, dude. Shut up, James. That puppy is spoiled as hell. That's for sure. He's spoiled as hell. I get cookies. He gets everything. And his brother, which is my son's dog, doesn't get to go nowhere. And he's like, well, why is he leaving? And I'm not, sorry, dude. This is my dog. I have money. Your owner don't. Sorry. Because I'm not paying for your camp, honey. So, well, guys, we are going to say goodbye.
You know, that list was so long, I didn't think we were going to get through it. But we got through.
I wrote, I guess I didn't type more because there was more that I had, and it was talking about the Black-owned businesses. But I'll save that for the next time because there's a lot of Black-owned businesses, and it's from Shop the Hood, and I've even asked her to come and pay us a visit
Cool.
so that she can talk about how we need to start supporting our Black-owned businesses, whether it's brother or sisters, and how they're taking money away from us.
Right. How we can't even support each other with the incubators.
It's crazy. Our loans are being taken away. It's just so many things that's happening right now. So I asked her to see if she can join us on August 1st. I'm just waiting for her to respond back. If she does, that'll be great so that we could, she's a geek. She's doing well with her makeup. I've helped her.
I've seen that.
With her makeup. I'm just like so impressed with her. I was like, oh my God, that's my daughter. Look at my baby. It's like you take somebody who just doesn't know how to put makeup on, and then the next thing you know, you see them and you're like, oh my God, what the hell did you do? Girl, you did.
I'm going to have to get you to give me some lessons because that's something that I cannot do.
Okay, but see, you listen. When I say if she don't listen, okay, I'm like, but why are you just stop doing that. Put that brush down. And then it was, she had the wrong brushes. She had one brush. I was like, you need to get brushes. Like, how many brushes do I need? I'm like, you need 50. Go get some brushes. They're $1. Go to AOA. I'll send you brushes. Just go get, you need a lot of brushes. So she's like, I don't understand why I need all of these brushes. You don't need to understand. You just need the brushes. Just do what I say. Don't ask any questions.
Well, then I'm definitely going to have to get some brushes because I probably got 10 brushes.
That's fine. And they written on, and just as long as you clean them after you put your makeup on, you need 3 or 4 fluffy brushes on top of the whole kit. 20 brushes is fine. 20 brushes is fine. 15, 20. Even if you only have 10, that's fine. And AOA has the brushes. They are like $1. Most expensive thing, I think they have maybe $5. Yeah, they're not expensive at all. So
what's AOA?
That is a I gotta send you the link. Okay. Because you can get makeup brushes, the powdered sponges from there. The site was like $1. It was, and you like bargains, so I gotta send you that link. They're not expensive. The most expensive thing I think that they had on there might be $20, but everything there is very affordable. Very affordable. And then they had the standalone store here in our Katy Mills Mall. Walking by, I was like, what? Oh my God! I was like, is this really the store? It's like, yes, we have a brick and mortar. Like, yay. Same thing I said about Fendi when I saw that store. I'm like, but y'all have that. Of course, the makeup store was in Fenty. I'm like, y'all are in the corner and y'all this big. Mm-hmm. Y'all got clothes. Why don't y'all have a bigger spot? I'm like, ugh, makes me mad. And then the line is long as hell when you try and get in the damn store. I'm like, okay, but you're wrapping around, so that shows you that.
Right, you need a bigger store.
Spot. I'm like, Rihanna, you should have fought for a bigger spot, but whatever. Ladies, gents, we thank you for just hanging out with us as we just talk shop. Just two friends talking about what's going on in their lives, how we enjoying each other, how we don't give a damn if you don't like what we talk about. We don't care because this is our universe. You are in our 616 universe. We don't care if you like it or not. But we appreciate it if you do. We do appreciate it. We want to say thank you. And next month, we are definitely trying to bring on someone who can shed a light on Black-owned businesses and how these non-minority businesses are stealing from Black women. So that's something that I would like to share. Teresa and I would want to definitely share that with you. So hopefully we can make that happen. But I say goodbye. So long, farewell. Avida saying good night. Oh, I'm sorry. That was supposed to be for you, Teresa. Okay. No. Okay, let's start again. So
no, you got it. It's fine.
No. We're going to do it again. Come on. So
no, I'm not singing.
Farewell.
Avida saying good night. My German's a little...
So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will.
If this the land of the free, it was a freedom then. When they annexed Hawaii and called it Cedar Lands. Without any type of payment and no signing off. Called themselves the Republic in 1894. 1.2 million acres overtaken from the native Hawaiians. When they resisted, the West retaliated in violence and erasure. The Hawaiian language is banned as part of colonialism's plan to expand, yeah.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe. As a part of their ongoing war with Asia, used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. No work out for all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. We will.
So if we put Hawaii into perspective, well, Black and Asian history is interconnected. Considering the fight with the Pacific, then of course, versus Asia, they was treated as a middleman for war, but didn't let the Western colorism run its course, cause dark skin was a sign of dignity to core. The land was taken in the name of capitalism, when prior to it was an actual kingdom, clapped back at the system.
Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Multiple bombings of Kaho'olawe. As a part of their ongoing war with Asia, used it as a place for target practice. No consent or compensation. Colonizers call for annexation. No work out for all the locals. School will never let you know. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. Too many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell it, we will. So many stories left to tell, even if we have to ourselves. Can't keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell, then we will. Too many stories left to tell. Even if we have to ourselves, can keep history on the shelf. If we won't tell, then we will.